Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, after a choppy week, the Australian dollar once again fought back on Thursday, rebounding from the lows around 64 cents, while the US dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, plummeted from 100.4, nearly wiping most of the gains out this week, to 99.30. The Australian dollar was boosted by renewed investors' confidence in emerging market currencies after the US court temporarily halted a decision to block most of Trump's import tariffs. The US appeals court has temporarily reinstated Donald Trump's Liberation Day tariffs just a day after the US Court of International Trade ruled them illegal. The Trade Court has found that President Trump exceeded his authority under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act and ordered an immediate block. But on Thursday, the Court of Appeals granted a temporary stay, with further responses due by June the 9th. Looking ahead, investors remain cautious of Friday's April core PCE price index and is considered the US Federal Reserve's preferred inflation gauge. The data is expected to play a key role in shaping the interest rate outlook, while also on Friday we get China's manufacturing and non-manufacturing PMIs, which are also scheduled. So looking to the technicals, we can see a little bit of weaker play into Friday after Thursday's surge. The technicals have still remained a little bit buckled though. Nevertheless, any pullback in towards that support range of 63.80.90 and with the 60-day moving average holding underneath at 63.35.45, a rebound is expected and furthermore look towards 65 to 66 cents. So with the dollar plummeting from 140 to 99.30, the market has found a very strong engulfing candle for the euro. That could see further gains into today or next week and look up towards the region of 115. I do like the way this market has rebounded and therefore look towards that level of 114.50 to ignite the rally. Any weakness should find support around 113.45 to 12.70. Dollar yen, well, what a whipsaw price action it was for Thursday. After hitting above 146, plummeted and quite significantly, and now puts a risk of a further downward move and back towards that key area of 140 to 142. Do note, as I mentioned before, beneath there gives little to our imagination to around 127 to 131. Technically though, I feel the market is bearish and only finding the recent rally an opportunity which likely will emerge again if we see a break above 144. Turning to sterling, the market rebounded and now back on track to the 3-year highs, somewhere a region of 135.35 to 135.90. Any weakness could be snapped up again in front of that level around 134. Turning to commodities, safe haven demand returned unexpectedly, and with the dollar plummeting, has supported renewed moves to the upside with this engulfing candle. Therefore, could see a rally on towards the region of 3,332 to 36 to ignite the next move on to 3,400, and the broader call still around 3,500. The technicals are a little bit buckled though, so do keep an eye out as bargain hunters will no doubt return again if we see weakness down towards the region of 3,288 to 89. Turning to oil was rather disappointing as the market returned the gains and now looking a little bit weaker, but still expecting to find that support around 59.5. As a bargain hunters will probably see that as opportunity to snap up the market and look back towards $64 and reassess. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me, and as always, look out the intraday report, and I hope you enjoy the great start to the new weekend.